back to another episode of my Tulane Green Wave Dynasty, where we have made it deep into the college football playoffs, and we will be taking on Oregon for a chance to play in the national championship here in year two. It's been essentially a Cinderella run for Tulane, and that continued in the last round against Florida State. We had a lot of close calls this season. This could have easily been, more of an 8-4 regular season, make it to a decent bowl game, but instead it has become something so much more, finding ways to win games late. A lot of fourth quarter games. We've been very resilient and ended up beating Florida State 31-17, in large part to a 21 to 3 second quarter that included, a run at one point in time where we scored touchdowns on 3 straight offensive plays. It was a huge game for Ty Thompson. 4 touchdowns, just 3 incompletions. Did throw an interception, but was really good. Didn't run the ball particularly well, but it was a huge game for Alec Manor. Mario Williams did strike once for a big, incredible acrobatic score. And then Hughes was really effective in total. But we had a really good day on defense. Quincy Wiggins, 2 sacks. Hamilton had one as well. Just did enough to keep Florida State off balance. They were just 1 for 6 on third downs. They ended up being the difference in that game. But we're taking on the Oregon Ducks. Really, really talented team. They've got a young quarterback that has had a pretty good season. So they went 11-3. Started off the season by beating Florida. They did lose to Oklahoma State at home, then beat Oregon State, and then really just kind of stumbled out of the blocks here. So they beat Iowa, then lost to Wisconsin, beat Northwestern, then lost to Minnesota, and then they have been rattling off wins ever since. Their most impressive being a 5-point win at home over USC before going on the road to Penn State and beating them. And then they beat them again. So as soon as they made the playoffs, they beat Georgia by 6, beat Penn State by 3, surviving a really late push for Penn State. Dante Moore, who is their starting quarterback, 3 touchdowns and a pick in that game. Actually didn't see a whole lot of Jordan James in that one. Don't know if he got banged up or not, but they've been a very, very impressive team. We'll take a look at their roster and then break down their stats, and then we'll get things going. So yeah, they have Dante Moore now operating as quarterback. Dylan Gabriel has graduated. The junior started out. He was a high, 5-star recruit, one of my favorite quarterbacks of that class, if not my favorite quarterback. The same class as Nico Iamaleava. For some reason, I still can't say that name correctly. Went to UCLA. Had an up and down true freshman year. Unfortunately, in this game, they did not redshirt him. So he is a junior, but 32 touchdowns against 9 picks. Has been okay on the ground, at least provides something there with his legs. But I would say pretty similar to Ty Thompson in total. Really extremely similar to Ty Thompson as you look across his athleticism and then his accuracy and arm strength. So yeah, they got a pretty solid quarterback there. Jordan James, Noah Whittington, Floyd, Chalk, all really good running backs. James is one of the more physical backs despite his size. Really runs hard. Has some athleticism with him too. Whittington with that good change of direction. Maybe somebody to keep an eye out for. Then, of course, they did bring back Evan Stewart, superstar wide receiver. Incredible athlete, incredible hands, great in traffic, no real weaknesses to his game. Behind him, they have Jalen Moss. They have number 99, Jurion Dickey, who, of course, changed his number to number 13 in real life, but we'll stick with the 99, make him look interesting out there. And then they got Kyler Casper and Tobias Merriweather behind him. Tight end, solid group here in Kenyon Sadiq and Brock Stevenson. Left tackle, they got Kawika Rogers, solid guy there. Hayden Wyndham at left guard. Ayapani Lalulu at center. Really talented kid. Lipe Moala at right guard, solid, kind of a drop down there. It's really the right side of their offensive line is the weakness with Rafael Lopez also here at right tackle. A true freshman, though. Interested to see if we can take advantage of that. He's got elite development trait. Got a pretty solid. He's got a really good starting overall, so he's probably going to end up being a high 80s player, I would guess, before things are all said and done. Moving over to the defensive side, definitely lost some pieces from year one. Jordan Burch probably being the biggest one. They got Xadavian Sims and Paris Peterson at left end. Got Elijah Rushing and Mateo Uyungale at right end with another Marion Winston as a really good third right end. Then this guy right here, Nick Reynoso, had to have been a five-star impact true freshman. Doubt he has played very much. Caps are in a pretty solid spot. Let's see if he has produced any stats. Yeah, 10 tackles or 11 tackles in the season, 2.5 sacks. Okay, so they've gotten him involved this year. Defensive tackle, so their end spots are solid, nothing super special. We got Derek Harmon here at defensive tackle, excellent senior, Terrence Green, and then Michael Gardner behind him. So really good trio there at defensive tackles. The defensive line's in a really good spot. Got Blake Purchase at left outside linebacker, solid athlete. Jerry Mixon is not the best athlete there at middle linebacker, but excellent tackle. Solid play rate, but nothing real special. But he's really good against the run. Solid against the pass, but really Kamar Mathudi would be he's the better athlete, really good in coverage, and is very similar against the run. So two pretty good middle linebackers there. With Deion Stokes, a true freshman, likely going to be playing some. They got Devin Jackson and Braden Platt, at right outside linebacker. Super athletes there. Let's see. Both are okay against the run. Both good hit power, good pursuit, really good zone here from Platt. Moving over to corner, they got Tacario Davis as their top guy. Jaleel Florence, Ephesians Prysock, Sione Loalier, and Roderick Pleasant. Pleasant's an extreme athlete. 99 is crazy. Really good size. 6'4", 195, 6'1", and then 6'4" again. All them guys, they got 3 6'4" corners. Definitely be something to watch for. Kingston Lopa at free safety, Kamari Terrell behind him, and then Peyton Woodyard and Raider Damuni. They're a strong safety. So definitely a more talented team than us for sure. Really, really worried with how successful we are going to be in the passing game with how that secondary looks, and then we're going to be able to find the balance. So we saw Dante Moore stats. Jordan James should certainly get over the 1,000-yard mark in this game. 15 rushing touchdowns. Whittington been really solid as well. Moss has actually been the one that's had the big year, not Evan Stewart. Let's just see if year one, if he had the big season or not. Had a much better junior season. Probably should not have come back, but then Justice Lowe and Kenyon Sadiq is their top 4. Dickey's been not really overly utilized. Defensively, Mixon is leading the way in tackles. Harmon leading the way in tackles for loss. They've gotten 12 sacks from Elijah Rushing and Devin Jackson each. Jackson is the crazy athlete. They're at outside linebacker. He had 95 speed. So they're Oregon. A lot of team speed. I think we're going to have to play really efficient in this one. And, of course, it's a uniform matchup. We're going to go with for some reason we're listed as the away team, so we're going the all whites. I thought about going this the 2023 Nightmare, but I think we'll just go. I really like just their gang green, just their regular uniform, so we'll go that for them. And let's get things started. So chance for the national title game, and that's what's on the line here in year 2. This seems to kind of be the perfect storm for Tulane. A lot of seniors that are really impactful players, particularly at their offensive skill positions and along the offensive line. I think year 3 will definitely be a transitional year. I want to take advantage of that. but we got a big one. Get to take on Oregon. And been a very good team this year. Really battled after a very up and down start. They've made their way, you know, just like us, 60 minutes away from a national title appearance. See if Tulane can keep the vibes going. 14-0. They've been really good, coming off of a very impressive win over Florida State. Let's get things going here. We're playing this in Atlanta at the Mercedes-Benz in the Peach Bowl. And we will start off with Carroll kicking it away. The Ducks will start off with the ball. That one will be taken down for a knee by Jalen Henderson, a young freshman wide receiver. And we do see Dante Moore out here for the first time. And they come 3 wide receivers in the shotgun, James beside Moore. And it is a handoff to James, who gets met up the middle by Mekhi Williams and Elijah Kilgo. A gain of 2. He is now 1 yard away, hitting the 1,000-yard mark this season. 3 wide receivers. Tight end kind of out in the slot, but James gets the carry to the left side. Green misses the tackle. Lewis does finally bring James down, but he is over the 1,000-yard mark on the season. More importantly, gets a first down for Oregon. 3 wide set again. It's like an RPO. They do get it out wide, and that is a big completion. Gets that over to, for some reason I don't have who that is listed there. Who is that? Lowe. Okay, that's Lowe. Got the big play there. Oregon, of course, in a really good spot already in this game. Send a guy in motion. 2 guys in the backfield. It's going to be a no. That's a play action. Oh, that one was almost knocked away and does, in fact, fall incomplete. Ransaw is able to knock that one away as that throw was going over to leading receiver Jalen Moss. That one almost got undercut by Rogers as an interception. 3 wide receivers to the left. They give it to Jordan James to the right, but he is tackled in the backfield by Altus Smith. Sets up a 3rd and 11. Oregon's definitely got the playmakers and speed to run it pretty much on any down. He's going to take a shot way out to the right. That one goes out of bounds. And Oregon is going to have to kick a really long field goal here, looking at about 57-ish yards. And the kick is up, and it is good. Barely gets over the uprights. So a 3-0 lead for Oregon. Tulane giving up a couple of first downs. We're able to finally get a stop there, though, at the end. And Preen going to take this kick up out of the end zone, and Preen's got a hold. Takes that across the 35, one of the best returns on the season. Coach Brown's Tulane Green Wave, led, of course, by really a lot of good offensive players, but of course it's Ty Thompson and his main trio of guys being Mekhi Hughes, Mario Williams, and Alec Manor. Thompson comes out in a 2 tight end pistol set there, going to run the ball on first down. Brought down by Derek Harmon in the backfield for a loss of 1. Stick with the 2 wide, but this time they do go to the shotgun. They're going to send Mario Williams in motion, see if he can utilize his speed. Doesn't get much there. In fact, just gets back to the line of scrimmage. It is a 3rd and 10 for them to start off. So far, at least not the start at all that Tulane is looking for. Thompson's going to take the snap. He's going to get sacked. That's going to be a fumble recovered by Oregon. It's going to be taken for a scoop and score. And a touchdown. Matayo Uyunglele gets the fumble return for a touchdown. Thompson trying to scramble out to his right. Tries to make a play, but it does not work. Oregon up 10-0 This is almost as bad a start as Tulane could have had here. They will kick it away. Preen catches it from the 3. Preen almost gets a hold there again. Gets that across the 25 to the 27. It is 10-0 Oregon really quickly here. Thompson comes back out here in a 3-wide set. Disastrous start. Takes the snap and tries to set up the screen. He gets hit before he can even release it. This is a pretty shell-shocking start here for Tulane. They stick with the 3-wide. Thompson takes the snap. Really works back across. Alec Ilemanner on the drag underneath. Takes that. Gets most of the yards himself. And does go for a first down. Tulane has certainly showed that they are not going to go quietly. Thompson gets the handoff to Hughes. They will take that for a gain of 5. Hughes nearly won running back of the year for the 2nd straight season. Finished up 2nd. It's a carry for Hughes to the left side. Oregon is just swarming right now, 3rd and 6. Four wide receivers. Tulane's 3rd in the country in 3rd down conversion percentage this year. Can they get one here? It goes over the middle, gets that to Ilemanner, and he gets hit. This time does not hang on to it, and Tulane is going to have to punt. They have used that connection on so many 3rd downs to throw just a little bit behind Ilemanner. Gets hit by 2 defenders. Unable to hold on to it, and Carroll's going to have to punt it away for the Green Wave. Evan Stewart takes that for a fair catch. Dante Moore back out there. It's like 4 wide receivers. Gets that over to the left side. Stewart able to make the first guy miss. Takes that for a gain of 7. 3 wide receivers on the field. This time they go to the pistol, though. It's going to be a read option. Jordan James breaks the first tackle at Tillery. Pounds it forward, gets it to their own 46 and a first down. Stick into the pistol. It's a play action. Work that back across here over to the left. Evan Stewart's 2nd catch of the drive. It's another Oregon first down. It's a carry to Jordan James, cuts it all the way back across the field. Refuses to go down, takes it for another first down. 3 plays, 3 first downs here. Oregon's offense is rolling. It'll be another carry to James. Kai Williams does finally wrap him up and bring him down, but it's another gain of 7. It's another carry. This time goes to Whittington. Brought down for just a gain of 1, but it is now a 3rd and 2. They decide to send pressure. They send a receiver in motion. It's a handoff, and he breaks the tackle. Jordan James shakes a man but runs out of bounds. They had him in the backfield. Lou Tillery, undersized, just gets run through on that play. It's been a disastrous start as Elijah Kilgo does meet Jordan James in the backfield there. That's up a 2nd and goal from the 2. Going to go with the speed option to keep him out of the end zone. It looks like this might be a holding, and it is. So that'll back him up. It's now a 2nd and goal from the 12. And it's a run. A little power. Oh, James Gets it almost back to where they were. 8-yard gain there sets up a 3rd and 4. That'll be the end of a disastrous first quarter for Tulane. They've only gotten 1 first down. A Ty Thompson fumble. Went for a scoop and score. Oregon is up 10, and they have a 3rd and goal from Tulane's 4-yard line here. It's a pass. He's scrambling out to his left, but Quincy Wiggins had 2 sacks last week, had 18 coming into this one. Gets Dante Moore down for the huge 3rd down play there. His 19th sack of the year. Oregon's going to have to kick another field goal here. Sappington is out and he knocks it through. Oregon is up 13-0. Tulane's defense is just surviving right now. Green has already had 2 really solid returns. Does he possibly get another one? He does not this time at the 17th. This has been a very, very bad start for the Tulane offense. Thompson takes it. He hands it off to Hughes. He gets wrapped up by Harmon again for a tackle for loss there. Four wide receivers. Thompson, 2nd and 11. He takes the snap. We get this over to Preston. Really nice throw there. Set him up. Did that up the field. Does take that for a 1st down gain. Thompson takes this, another handoff to Hughes, who gets that up the middle, 2nd and inches. Stick with the 4 wide. Thompson takes the snap. He's just going to hit it up the field, and Thompson with a nice run there. Gets it across midfield. Tulane bringing out stuff they haven't run a whole lot this year. Don't really have much of a choice in this type of matchup. Oregon right now is proven to be really talented. They take it, they try to set up the screen. Mario Williams gets knocked out. And the back is a loss of 2 on that play. Thompson now goes empty, takes the snap. Has to be patient. Let's kind of throw that one at a bad angle. That one over to Ellick Manor does not go where it needs to go. Thompson takes the snap. He's just going to dump this over to Preston, who does catch it. They're going to go for this 4th down. I think they can feel the writing on the wall. Don't make plays. Big early 4th and 6. You're kind of in no man's land. Thompson takes the snap, gets that over to Preston, who cannot catch it through traffic. Tried to hit him up the seam. They failed to convert the 4th down. This is now a really bad situation as they do wrap up James, who's already at 74 yards rushing, a gain of 5 on that play. Tulane's defense desperate to either get a turnover or just force a punt, not give up another field goal, but James just finding rushing room. Another 1st down. Gonna be another carry, and he's got a gaping hole in front of him. Ransall wraps him up, but Jordan James is over the century mark. Tulane in a really bad spot right now, just being outclassed. James gets a carry up the middle. Another just, actually might have been Whittington. Yeah, it was Whittington. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. It's going to be another run. Whittington Right now they are just mauling Tulane up front. It's another carry. He breaks one tackle, does get wrapped up by Green. Second and goal at the 4. Can Tulane possibly force another field goal here? It's a carry. Kilgo misses it. Jordan James able to make him miss in the hole. He dives into the end zone, and Oregon bludgeoning Tulane here early. 20-0. We've seen Tulane in these situations before this season, though. This is not a team that is going to just give up. They have got to get some momentum. They do start off with the ball to start the second half, so this is a huge possession for them. And they go empty. Thompson takes it. Get that over to Ballman, makes the catch. That's the first down. Four wide, they now move Hughes back into the backfield with Thompson. Try to set the screen. They do get it through there, but they get no blocks. They're on Elijah rushing. Turns into a loss of 1. It's going to get this to Preston. Doesn't get much, but a gain of 8 sets up a 3rd and 3. Make it manageable. Now the 2-minute warning. A lot of size and speed on this Oregon defense. Thompson, they set it up again. He does get it out to Preston. He does make the catch this time. Big 3rd down conversion almost to midfield. It's going to be just a front. They just can't block Harmon. Cannot block Harmon. He is terrorizing this offensive line. Trips to the right. Thompson takes it and will throw that over to Heilmanner. Makes a nice first down grab there. 1.5 minutes left here in the first half. Thompson's going to take the snap. He's going to get this over to Ballman, who gets another first down grab, 2nd catch of this series. Minute and 13, Tulane putting together a drive is 1st and 10. Get this over to Ballman underneath. Almost gets up the field for a first down. And heavily use this drive. Thompson takes it. They're going to dump this out to Ballman in the flat. Another first down. His 4th catch and 3rd first down of this drive. Two tight ends, 2 wide receivers. They're going to try to send Mario Williams in motion again. He gets it, but gets no block on the outside. Not getting the help needed on that play. They now go empty. Thompson takes the snap. We're going to dump this off to Ballman again. Ballman takes it inside the 5 down to the 1. Tulane's going to call a timeout. This has been a great response from Tulane on this drive. Can they finally get on the board here? Had to do it all through the air. They cannot run the football, but they are going to try with the direct snap to Hughes, and he falls short. Now down to 15 seconds left in the first half. This is just going to be a direct run for Thompson, and he does, through contact, get in, and Tulane is on the board here with a touchdown. Hyman's kick is up, and it is good. It's a 20-7 score, a 13-play, 87-yard response from Tulane. We said they would not quit. Can they hold on and keep this score here for these last 11 seconds of this first half? So far, Tulane has 10 rushing attempts that have gone for 12 yards. More, it's just going to be a handoff. They do wrap James up this time in the backfield. We go to halftime with Oregon up 20-7. Tulane is going to start off with the ball in the second half, desperately looking for another score. Excellent last drive there for Tulane. The defense has been pretty so-so. They did give up a touchdown, but have kind of had a bend but don't break response regardless so far. But the fumble, scoop and score has definitely been a huge thing, a major negative for Tulane there as Ty Thompson got sacked on their opening drive. Tulane looking to finish up and make some plays here. So we start off the second half again with Tulane getting the ball. Green is back to take it. He's had a couple of nice returns. It's a hole again, gets that up to the 25. Tulane comes out in the pistol, two tight end set. It is a carry to Hughes, who still doesn't get much to gain a 2 there. This might just be one of those games you have to use him in the like just out of the backfield. I don't think they're going to be able to run it. Puts a lot of stress on Thompson. Takes the snap. They do set up that screen. This time they finally get it set up pretty well. Barely gets a first down there somehow. They do stick in this 4 wide. Thompson in the shotgun. It is a handoff to Hughes. It's wrapped up just to gain a 1. Stick with the 4 wide. Thompson takes the snap. It's just a preem, but that one is knocked away. That's the third, quote unquote, drop through contact so far in this game. This is a huge third down. Thompson takes the snap. Tries to scramble out, finds Eilmaner. Eilmaner is able to get loose underneath, gets a first down there. Keeping the drive going. They bring Ballman back out there. Thompson takes it, and it's a carry, a buck sweep to Hughes. One of the best runs of the day there, a gain of 4. Now I'll go back to the pistol 2 tight end set with Clayton Johnson now coming out for his first snaps. Thompson takes it. They run a power to Clayton Johnson. There's no room there. Sets up a 3rd and 6. They are trying desperately to not just completely abandon the run. But I think they might end up having to here. Thompson takes the snap. It's a 3rd down. He's going to try to get that to Mario Williams, but he gets knocked away at 4th and 6. They've gone for it essentially in this exact same spot already. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to go for it here. The defense is not showing they can consistently get stops. Empty set, 4th and 6. Thompson takes it, gets that to Eilmaner, who makes the catch through contact. Gets the first down for Tulane. Nerve-wracking for sure. Thompson takes it. He's going to try to go for his deep shot. Oh, and Benassar did not bring that one down. 2nd and 10 now. Thompson takes the snap. He's going to try to fit that in. Misread what Elijah Rushing was doing there. That is an interception for Oregon. Looked like Rushing took a half step out to cover the flat, and he did. Took the half step out, but then quickly came back. Thompson too quick on his read there. 2 tight ends now. 3 tight ends actually out there for Oregon. It's a play action. It's completed to Evan Stewart easily for a first down. Tulane has essentially got to get a turnover here. That was a drive that they had to have. Thompson, 21 interceptions on the season. James cuts it back in on Rogers. It's another first down. It's a really bad play from the linebacker group in this one. It's a touch pass now up to Lowe. Good tackle there by Kilgo. Loss of 1. It's a pass. He is hit. That time Rogers tries to release it. I believe it was a Hamilton on contact. No, it was Fobbs White. Got to Moore just at the right time. Third and 11, you got to force a field goal here. Don't have a choice. Moore trying to scramble out, has to throw it away. He had James wide open, would have easily been a first down. Instead, this is going to be a 55-yard field goal here for Sappington. Gets the kick up. It sneaks in. He has hit 2 50-plus yard field goals for Oregon. They are up 23-7. Tulane's defense doing their best to try to keep them in this. Lewis tackled down hard there in the back at the 15. I think Tulane needs to try to find a shot play here at some point. They go empty. Thompson takes the snap. He's going to try to give it to Mario Williams with the speed, but it's knocked away. Just too much size at corner. That was Ephesians price sock there on that stop. Finally got the look they were looking for there with Mario Williams. Did not work. They stay empty. Takes the snap, gets that over to Ballman, makes the catch through contact. Almost just a first down there. Go back to the 4 wide here on the 3rd and inches. They're just going to call Thompson's number. He's able to get it for a first down. You are in a bad spot when you have to start purposefully using Ty Thompson on 3rd and shorts to run it. Thompson takes the snap. He's got Mario Williams. That's going to be a touchdown if he catches it, and he does. Number 17 goes for 6. The Green Wave trying to fight back here. That is exactly the big play that they have been looking for as Mario Williams strikes. Just beat his man off the line. Ty Thompson had plenty of time, drops it in a bucket. Perfect. Now, get a 2-point conversion here. It's already a 10-point game, trying to make it an 8, make it a 1 possession. Thompson tries to dump it off, but it's knocked away. So still down by 10. There's 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Can your defense get a crucial stop? Really need a turnover is what you need. Nice tackle there in the open field. Three wide receivers, tight end in the slot. It's a handoff. Rogers meets James in the middle, freeload. Thankfully helps him make the tackle, but that is still a gain of 5. Rogers now dealing with some bad wear and tear. Actually got -5 to his speed. Still very fast, but it's a big RPO. Can somebody make a play? It was not a great pass. Bransall comes up and makes a hell of a tackle on Jalen Moss, just his first catch of the day. A gain of 3 sets up a 3rd and 2. Sends the man back out wide. Dante Moore gets it over the middle. He drops it. He tries to dump that off to Lowe, but it gets knocked away, and Oregon is going to have to punt it for the first time today. Tulane's defense. Green makes the hit. Lewis can't get anything on the return. Tulane is fighting, despite the fact that they absolutely cannot run the football. Let's see what they try to draw up here. They have not ran the football at all. They're going to try to run it again. Hughes just, okay, through 3 quarters, you can't run it this time. They're just going to have to give it up. Unfortunately, they can do absolutely nothing. Doesn't matter which side they run the ball to. Just cannot. So here we go. Thompson, 4 wide. He's going to have to win it with his arm. Gets the pass out to Pring, who's got good speed. Takes that for a gain of 12. Sets up a 3rd and 1. They stick with the 4 wide. Do you dare run the football? They are going to run it. Hughes makes a nice adjustment. Gets stopped there, though. 12 carries, 14 yards. And the defense has only forced 1 stop. They're going to go for it again. 4 wide. He's going to take it right here at the end of the 3rd quarter. And Oregon gets the stop. Thompson just did not get up the field. And Oregon gets the stop. Tulane feeling the pressure of being down 10. The last play of the 4th or the 3rd quarter. Don't know how many stops your defense has left in them. Now they need another one, and this is a big run for James around the left side. Takes a big hit. But it's a gain of 8. Three wide receivers, a tight end to the left. It's a play action pass. Drops that over the middle, and that's going to be a score. Dante Moore to Jalen Moss. 2 plays after the 4th down stop. And Oregon putting one on Tulane here. 30-13. Green on the return. Tulane has been much more aggressive than usual in this one on 4th down. Have already gone for it 3 times, have failed to convert it on 2 of those. In the empty, Thompson takes the snap. Going to get this to Ballman up the field, but he gets absolutely smacked. It's knocked away. Thompson now 4 wide receivers. Takes the snap. He's going to get hit again right as he releases it. Third and 10. You're 4 down territory, certainly. You just went forward on 4th down on this last drive. Now you're down an additional touchdown. They will try the screen. That's going to get wrapped up in the backfield. Fourth and 11, you're down 17. Do you punt it one more time? You don't have any real momentum. You're just going to punt it away right now. Hope you get a stop. At least the last time it was a 4th and 1. I think Tulane might have finally met their match. They're going to have to get a turnover. There's no other way to go about this. Got to be a holding there. It looks like it is going to be on Sadiq, tight end. 1st and 19. It's a run. Rogers with a really nice tackle there for a loss of a yard. Oregon is up 17. It's a 2nd and 20. Just a handoff to James. He's wrapped up by Lunge and Hamilton. 3rd and 18 now. This is going to be a carry. Really nice tackle there for Tiller. If he gets away from that, he might have gotten a first down. Tulane does force a puncture now. Close to 7.5 minutes left in this game. You've got to find a quick score again somehow. Lewis is going to have to take a fair catch there. They've tried to set up this jet pass a couple of times. They're going to try to set it up again. He gets it, and he's out wide. Cuts back inside. Mario Williams is across midfield, across the 45, out at the 43. Huge play there. Thompson takes the snap. He'll try to get this over the middle up the seam to Isle Manor, but he misses the throw. 2nd and 10. No panic, just make plays. Takes it. Tries to throw that over the middle. What a catch by Preston. First of all, what just a nowhere to throw that football, just tries to put it low. Preston, what a grab that was. Taking that one off the turf. Thompson takes the snap. Oh, he throws that late, but Isle Manor goes up, at least tries to get it. Unable to get the completion though. 4 wide. He's going to get this out to Preston again. They have eaten with that zig route inside the 10. He's not out of bounds. He need to score like right this second. Thompson takes it. Oh my Lord, he just throws that one out of the back of the end zone. Wanted to kind of roll out with that one. Uyunglele just would not allow it. 4 wide. Thompson takes the snap. He's going to try to throw that one on a spot, and Preston makes another incredible grab. Tulane continuing to fight. Preston's 7th catch of the day goes for a score. 2 incredible touchdowns from him on that series. You're down 10. I think you kick it off one more time here. Green with a nice tackle. Need a 3 and out. Need a 3 and out. James gets wrapped up, a gain of 3 there. Nice play from Alton Smith coming around the edge. Over 150 yards rushing. He gets the carry again. He's wrapped up in the backfield. Huge. Ransaw and Alton Smith set us up now for a 3rd and 11. They ran it on 3rd down the last drive. Do they throw it this time? They do. Dante's going to get sacked. Dante Moore, Quincy Wiggins, 2nd sack of the day. He's now up to 20 on the season. Quincy Wiggins, I guess 19 and a half. They count that as a half sack, but Tulane able to get the stop. Lewis has a chance to return it. Really nice tackle there. Thompson takes the snap. Gonna try to throw this one wide, but overthrows Manor. Had him open, just did not make the play. Thompson takes it. Trying to dump that one and gets hit. Good. Third and 10. Thompson takes the snap. I'm going to try to get that over to Manor. He makes the catch through traffic. Just continuing to make plays over and over again. Thompson going to scramble out this time. He's going to get sacked. Didn't even see him. Elijah Rushing's had a hell of a day. I did not see him as I'm trying to just scramble around and look downfield. Get that up the middle, Preston, another huge grab. And they finally score, 2.5 minutes left. They take it, he's just gonna lob this one up. Manor makes the catch. Manor with the touchdown. Thompson just threw it to the quarterback, could not get in a good spot. Manor's able to turn around and make the catch in Tulane. Oh my goodness, what a play. Thompson, not really a great passer or anything, but the corner never turns his head. Manor works his way back to the ball. And it is a touchdown. 30-27. Oregon looked like they had this game in the bag. They were up 17 points just 6 minutes ago. Freen with another open field tackle. It's been all about the run for Oregon. All about the pass for Tulane. And it is a throw. He throws it away, and that stops the clock. 9 for 13 for Moore, 29 for 45 for Thompson. And the pistol is going to be a carry to James, wrapped up by Elijah Kilgo. Tulane's going to go ahead and take a timeout here. They get the stop. They want the ball after the 2-minute warning here. I guess it all kind of ends up being the same. Oh, they try to send that guy in motion on that little whip route again. They run that same play they did earlier. He gets the throw, and that's a first down to Stewart. What a huge play there. Almost got undercut. So they ran this play earlier, and I thought they were going to make that throw out wide. He gets just enough time on the rollout. Stewart, man coverage, is able to beat Lewis there. Moore puts it right on him. First and 10. It's a run for Whittington. Gain of 6. If you're Oregon, do you dare throw it? You know they're coming to stop that run, and they bring him down for a huge loss. Do they get him out of bounds? They did not. Tulane ends up saving their timeout. Thought they might have gotten him out of bounds, and they didn't tell us. 3rd and 9. It's a throw. He's going to get it out wide to Jordan James. Nobody was there. And Tulane going to come up short. And Oregon comes away with a 3-point win. Tulane never quit fighting, but just could not make enough plays. Now going forward on the 4th down, desperate there at the end of the 3rd quarter. That stop becomes a touchdown. We end up losing, because of that. Decided to be aggressive thought that we could make plays. We just could not run the football. Credit to Oregon, man. That's what a win. What a game. Almost with an outstanding comeback there at the end. But was not meant to be. So Ty Thompson in his final game has to put it all on his shoulder. 29 of 45, 379 yards, 3 scores, an interception, had a rushing touchdown as well. Hughes, probably his last game at Tulane, 12 for 14. Just could not get going. Preston, 8, I guess, excuse me, I should talk about Clayton Johnson there. 1 carry, 0 yards, his last game ever. Disappointing. Preston, 8 for 105 and a score. He was big. Ballman, 6 for 64. He was really good. Manor, 6 for 81 and a score. Mario Williams, 5 for 110 and a score. Hughes, 3 for 7. They really just locked up. Hughes, Green, 1 for 12. Defensively, Kilgo, 9 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. Had a really good game. Alta Smith made a couple really nice plays. 8-2. Ransall, 8-2. His last game. Lewis, 6 tackles. Lunds, his last game was 6 tackles, a tackle for loss and a half sack. Wiggins should be back. 5 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, a sack and a half. Tillery's last game, 5 tackles. Rogers, 4 and a tackle for loss. Green, his last game, man, just not enough. But we'll come back in here now and look at Oregon's. Moore just goes 9 for 15, 124 yards and a touchdown, but had the huge third down conversion twice there on that last drive. Put it on him, and he made the plays. Jordan James, 26 carries, 148 yards and a score. Winnington, 3 for 13. James, of course, had the huge DA on the ground and then saved his reception there at the end on another third down to get the win. Stewart, 4 for 55. Moss, 2 for 29 and a score. Low, 2 for 20. Defensively, they obviously had the interception from Rushing, who also had 2 sacks and a fumble forced, and he was arguably the player of the game in this one. He was outstanding for them. Leading tackle guy was Lopa, the freshman. Woodyard, sophomore, with 8 there. Rushing, I think, was the best player on the field today, to be honest with you. Davis had a nice game. Harmon was unblockable there on the interior, 4 tackles for loss, while Rushing had 5. Yeah, I mean, 3 deflections from Prysock really locked up Williams for the most part. Did get beat on the 1 score, but oh, that's frustrating. We outgained him 390 yards to 266, but we had 2 turnovers and essentially 4 with the 2 fourth down conversions I couldn't complete, but I just felt desperate in those situations, but it wasn't meant to be. So, yeah. We will, you know what, I won't even advance. We'll save that for the next, we'll save it for the next episode. We'll go over our stats, and then we'll hop out of here, and then next episode will be the national championship game in the off season. Thompson does go over 5,000 yards, 75% completion percentage, 38 touchdowns, ends up with 21 interceptions on the season. Hughes' terrible last day there for the season obviously sucks. Clayton Johnson, no stats really changed there, just has an extra attempt. Manor, really strong junior year. Hope he comes back to lead the way there. Mario Williams, outstanding senior season. Preston was really good. He should definitely be back. Ballman is a senior. Definitely became more involved late in the year. We should have Perrine back next year. Kilgo does end up leading us as tackles as a true freshman. We'll just kind of glance down. You can take a pause if you want to stop at somebody in particular. 32 tackles for loss for Quincy Wiggins, ends up with 19 and a half sacks. So 22 tackles for loss for Lunds, 15 for Hamilton. Again, just kind of scroll down for you guys. Sack-wise, again, Wiggins, the only guy in double digits. Did not affect the quarterbacks quite as much this year as we did last year. And then interceptions, Rogers leads the way with 8. Barely missed a couple there in that game. Green, the transfer from Liberty, does end up with 6. Lewis ends up with 4. Kilgo, Ransall ends up with 2 as a senior. Freelo actually gets one a defensive tackle. Well, I guess I can show y'all kicking too. Hyman was good as a true freshman. Ends up going 19 of 23, long of 54, or excuse me, 45. Perfect on extra points. Decent punting there from the senior Carroll, but yeah, disappointing loss. Almost got the crazy comeback, but fell up short and just did not execute the first 3 quarters like we needed to. So this season, obviously, almost a true Cinderella story, but ends in disappointment. But 14-1, hard to be too upset with that. Should still end up in the top 4 at the end of it. But yeah, if you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my Georgia Dynasty and Atlanta Hawks franchise on NBA 2K25 on the channel. And yeah, until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Peace.